You sent F-22, an F-22 squadron out to the Middle East to deter these kind of incidents. It's clearly not deterring the Russians. What's next?
Yeah, I know that AFCENT did provide a statement on this that highlighted 3 MQ-9 drones were conducting a mission against ISIS targets. 3 Russian fighter jets began harassing those drones using things like parachute flares to drop in front of them, as well as 1 aircraft engaging its afterburner. Clearly meant to harass and clearly unprofessional and unsafe behavior on the part of the Russians. You've heard us say before that our focus in Syria is purely on the defeat ISIS mission, and so that will continue to be our focus. Like AFCENT, we call on the Russian forces to cease this type of reckless behavior and to behave like professional airmen.
The Russian Ministry of Defense on the drone incident over Syria said they were conducting joint drills, the Russians and the Syrians, over northern Syria, and that the U.S. aircraft were violating the airspace. And a Russian Ministry of Defense official said the Russian side bears no responsibility for the safety of flight of unmanned aerial vehicles, which were not agreed with the Russian side. So was the U.S. Violating deconfliction protocols? Or
did you see the video?
Well, but did the U.S. drone go into an area that was deconflicted with the Russians per the protocol?
Look, I think AFCENT's statement speaks for itself in terms of the type of unprofessional activity that we're seeing from these Russian aircraft, from these Russian pilots. Again, we have been in Syria for many years now fighting ISIS as part of an international coalition. That is no surprise to anyone. We have rules in place, that, well-established processes and procedures, and have very successfully deconflicted with the Russians over many years when it comes to safe operations in that region.